everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I thought I would do my first impressions video. Literally my first impressions video. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to try to do these probably once a week, not maybe first impressions, but a video once a week, or once every 2 weeks. It depends how hectic life gets. So right now I have my face on other than my eyeshadow and my lipstick, and well, I have foundation on and my eyebrows and stuff, so not really a full face. I lied. I have some really exciting news. I went to Showcase, which if you're Canadian, you may know as like the As Seen on TV store. Now I've never seen a Morphe advertisement, TV advertisement. I don't watch TV, so I can't say if it's on there or not on there. Again, Canadians might not get the advertisements, but I hear Morphe being talked about all the time, and when I realized that Showcase had it, I was in North Bay, Northern Ontario, and I saw that they had them. I had to grab some. So originally, I don't remember what the one was called, but it has a lot of purple shades in it. That was the one I was looking for, and I couldn't, they were sold out. So I picked up two other ones. Now, from everywhere that I've seen on YouTube, a lot of people will say, hey, this is only $20. That's American. For all you Canadians, remember you have to convert. So for Canadian, I mean, you can get purchase right from the Morphe website. You can get it shipped to you. I don't know if you have to pay duties. I don't know if there's any extras involved. Even with YouTuber discount codes, I mean, it equals out to about the same. So if you have a Showcase location near you, I would recommend just going in and purchasing it from them. Why? Because, I mean, it's close. You get it right away. You don't have to wait. And again, it doesn't really save you that much money. I tried to figure it out to see. I was like, oh, maybe I'll order it online. No. It equals up to about the same thing. And then I get the product right away, and the lady opens it to make sure that, well, she did for one, to make sure that it's not broken. So you're guaranteed at least to have a palette that isn't broken. I mean, she only opened one. I forgot to ask her to open the second one, but you know what I mean. You can ask. Don't mind my dark circles. I'm getting a good night's sleep. I don't know. I just feel like I'm in permanent zombie mode. They're very dark underneath here. I just got my hair done, so it looks beautiful. I think, anyways. It looked a lot better than it did. I'm getting a lot of compliments on it, so yay! Yeah, Morphe palettes. I know I'm rambling. I paid about $45 with tax per palette, so it was 90. What was it? I have the bill. So they were $39.99 Canadian, and then subtotal was $79.98 plus tax, so it was $90.38. So yeah. See. Alright, now I know they have a lot of different numbers, so I mean, bear with me. If it has the number on it, I'll tell you. I'll also probably link them in the description on Morphe's website so that you know what they are. This is my first time ever owning any Morphe palettes. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so I wasn't really sure if I could justify doing it. But I've heard a lot of hype, so we'll see if it was one of those YouTube made me do it moments. There's a lot of eyeshadow, so at the very least, if they're good, I have a lot to work with. So this is what the packaging comes like. It feels like there's foam in it. I haven't opened it yet. And it also tells you all of the ingredients. And unfortunately it is made in China, but I mean, they're relatively cheap for packaging. And I have heard that Morphe actually buys their palettes from a different brand and adds the name to them. That could be true, that could be false. I think it's true. They just make their own palettes and arrangements. Don't quote me on that. I just watched a couple of YouTube videos about it. And so yeah, I was right. This one comes in bubble wrap. And it's a lightweight palette for how big it is. So it looks like this. Oh, they have the numbers. So this is the 35F. This is what the back looks like. And this is what you get. There's no mirror or anything. This is empty, but you get a lot of shadows that comes with the cover. I usually like to keep this, just helps keep things organized. There's a lot of shimmers in this palette. You do have some mattes, so that's really nice. One thing that I really liked about this palette was kind of the gold tones. I'll swatch some of them, like just a finger swatch if that shows. It's super pigmented, and they actually feel really, really creamy. So, let's see. Like, look at that pigment. I don't know if that's going to come off well on a hand. I picked the wrong hand. Oh, yeah. Like, look at how, I mean, my camera is also terrible, but this, you can actually see, just the camera isn't picking up on it. It is fair, so I mean, I am pretty pale, but that gold hue is stunning. And then it does come with a couple darker colors. Like the darkest shade is a matte. I did it again. There we go. It's kind of like a gray. But, so I have this one. I haven't done my eyes yet, so I'm gonna do that after I take a look at these, and then I'll hop on at the end, because you don't want to stick around for all of that. And then the other palette I got, oh, it also comes in bubble wrap, so she either rewrapped one or whatever, is the 35OS. So again, looks like this. I think they all look the same, pretty well. And this isn't the one I told her I wanted. I should have gotten her to open it. Yeah. I live 2 hours away from North Bay. I'm not returning this. I mean, I'll get use out of it. It's pretty, but it wasn't... Oh, I'm going to take that off before I blind you. It's not the one I thought it was. The one I originally was told I was getting was the, it has a ton of grays underneath. They all have different letter names, like the 35O, the 35S, 35F, whatever. A lot of numbers. Why can't we just call it something? But yeah, so this isn't the one I actually wanted, which is a bummer, because originally I went in for one with all the purples. That didn't happen. And then the other one was one that was a secondary option, and then there was one with gray in it. There's a lot of different variations of gray, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Well, I didn't get that one either. I mean, it sucks only because I spent $45 on a Canadian on a palette that... I don't know, hang on. How similar are these? I almost dropped that. That was terrifying. I mean, they're not crazy similar, but there's enough shades in there that could be... This is the one. This is the other one. Damn it. So... Okay, well, whatever. We're just gonna swatch some of these, okay? So... Now, I'm not going to swatch all of them because there's tons of YouTube videos about it already. I mean, we'd be here forever. I'm already like 9 minutes and 43 seconds, so... This one's really pretty. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay. You're like, what is it, Kayla? What's pretty? They're super creamy on this palette. And so this is what they look like on finger swatches. And this is what they... What the hell? How do I... I'm having a moment. This is what they look like on my arm. So, again, super pigmented, very creamy. They're not chalky. And now I'm going to see how they apply to the eye. I'm probably going to use... I'll use the palette that I didn't think I was getting. Because this was the one shade that I was really impressed with. So I think I'm going to try that in a look. I mean, I might not look beautiful after, but we can talk about it. Okay, so this is the final look. Look at how beautiful that wing is. I mean, it was perfect, and I don't know how I got it, because we get this train wreck over here. But, I really like the eyeshadow. For a palette that I didn't know I was getting, I really like it. There wasn't a lot of mattes in this one, though. It really was just a lot of shimmer. Even what I thought was the mattest was shimmery. I used that on my crease. You can't really tell because my camera is a piece. My camera's a turd, basically. It's a built-in camera. But, yeah, no, I used this guy right here, where my finger is, and it's still shimmery on the lid. I used this in the inner corner. I used this on the outer part of the lid, and then I used just a little bit of the goldish hue in the middle. Yeah, I really like it. It's not something I would wear to work. It's more something that I would wear going out. If I could replicate this eyeliner again, I would wear that eyeliner all the time. I said that weird. Eyeliner. Yeah, I don't know, I'm really impressed so far. I mean, it's what I just tried. This isn't staying on because it's like 5:30 and I don't have anywhere to go tonight, so I'm literally just gonna hang out in my pajamas. But, I'm gonna make another video of how things I've tried, what they've worked, what hasn't, and this will be one of them. I'm gonna probably start wearing a little more often on my off days. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I really do like it. Yeah. Well, I may have to order from Morphe, but where I'm from is getting a showcase, so maybe I'll just hold out a couple months and wait and fiddle with those for a little while. I mean, $45 for the palette it's not that bad. How many you get? You get 35 shadows for $45. It's not bad. I know the Made in China sticker scares some people. I will say that if you want to know what's in it and continuously know what's in it, like if you bought it other than checking on the website continually, the back of the boxes have all of the ingredients on it. The back of the palettes do not. So the palette that I used for this look was the 35 OS. Hell of a lot of shimmer. A lot of payout. I did have to build it up a little bit, but I mean, I would rather a shadow be a little bit buildable than not be able to, you know, put too much on with one small swipe and freak out, and, you know, we've been there before. Yeah, so if you want to see more of these videos of first impressions, let me know. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see related to makeup. I do have a pretty diverse, I'll say, eyeshadow palette, so maybe one of my next videos will be my eyeshadow palette collection. It changes every once in a while. You know, people say they declutter stuff. I would return stuff if it didn't work for me. I don't have a lot of friends who typically like the kind of stuff that I do, But who knows? I did just move back home, so maybe some of you guys will want it if I don't like it and you're like, hey, that would work for me. Yeah, so remember to subscribe and I will see you next time. And I am so sorry it took forever to get another video up. It's been like, what, 2 months? It's been busy. Forgive me. Bye, guys.